Virgo, and this is your relationship reading for December 2017. I'm going to pull you a major only card. So quite interesting beginning here, Virgo. You're perceiving your relationship as the Four of Swords. Your partner, on the other hand, is the Three of Cups. So the Four of Swords is a card about withdrawing, okay? Sometimes it's a need to withdraw to recharge your batteries. Some Virgos might have gone through the Three of Swords. There might have been some difficulty, some heartache. And in the beginning of December, it's almost regarding your relationship. You're in a bit of a state of needing to rest, needing to recharge your batteries, withdrawal, basically. Your partner is viewing the relationship with you as a Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is a card about celebration. It's about joy. So maybe, Virgo, there's too much celebration and partying, and it's making you feel exhausted. Because the Three of Cups, when it shows up in a love reading, it's the stage after the two, okay? So there might be a relationship that's moving on to the next level for some of you, and there's a lot of celebration and a lot of joy, but for some reason you're in this Four of Swords energy. So maybe there's just too much partying, there's too much celebration, and you need to recharge your batteries. Your additional card is the Fool card, the new beginning. The Fool card, when it shows up in a love reading, I just adore the Fool card because it's about loving in the here and now, because the Fool carries no baggage. But I have looked at a few other cards you've got, Virgo, and this might be a bit of a challenge for you. Some of the past might be presenting itself in the present. I'm going to talk about that a bit later, if you don't mind. I'd like to stay with what's going on here. What's so interesting for you, Virgo, is you go from here to here, okay? So the Judgment card in a love reading is emotional rebirth, okay? So there's three characters in this card. You can't really see them clearly, but there is. And they're rising from the coffins, and they're giving thanks because they've got a new chance at love. There's a new chance of life. You're feeling joyful. You're giving thanks for everything you've received. And it's almost like you're coming out of something, Virgo. I don't quite know what it is. I didn't do the love readings last month. So I do have a lot of Virgo friends, and I can understand what this means for them. And I've got quite a lot of Virgo private clients, but it's a sort of sense of coming out of this sense of being exhausted because you've just gone through the Three of Swords. You're resting, and then emotionally you're having this rebirth, okay? I think you're going to have quite a good month. Your partner is the Six of Discs. So the Six of Discs is a card about healing. All the sixes are. It's so maybe they're reaching out. Maybe there's been some sort of disharmony. That's why you're tired. That's why you're exhausted. Your partner doesn't seem to be viewing things in the same light, though. But you have this emotional rebirth, and your partner is reaching out to you. The Six of Discs is a card of mutuality. It represents straightforward communication. So none of this. It's about conversation that's straight up. Because it's a disc card, it's very real and authentic and genuine. So maybe there's a conversation that needs to be had here, Virgo, okay? But whatever this conversation is, it's leading to a state of emotional rebirth for you. And the Fool card. So there seems to be a process of leaving the past in the past. okay? The only time we can truly be in our heart is in the present moment, okay? And that's where the Fool lives. The Fool doesn't live in the past because he's dropped the baggage. Now, when we get to where this relationship's going, I've got a feeling some Virgos are going between the past and what's happening now, because first of all, you get the Five of Wands, then the Nine of Swords. Now, don't worry. And then you get the Ace of Wands, which is the birth of fire. And fire burns through everything, okay? So just think of the old fire ceremonies, of old traditions, where they would release things to the fire so that it would turn into something else, like the phoenix. It's about rebirth. And this is about rebirth of passion, vitality. It's a brand new beginning. But Virgo, there's a strange process happening this month. This Five of Wands, first, there's still a little bit of pushing and pulling, heart going in one direction, head going in the other. I call this the angst card. So it's almost you and your partner. It's not an arguing card. It's more about being in a little bit of uncomfortability. And I think this is because of the past. The Nine of Wands is a card of anxiety. So anxiety is projecting into the future the pain of the past, okay? So we start to worry about every single thing that can go wrong for us. And that's anxiety, plus it's the cause of an awful lot of relationship problems, isn't it? And I think that's what the Fool's message for you is, Virgo, about dropping the past, because the only place where the heart exists and where love exists is the present moment, okay? I think most of us know that. Most of my viewers are very spiritual people. You get that, okay? That's where the Fool lives. That's where the emotional rebirth is. But it's almost like there's a process to get there, Virgo, just like everyone, okay? That's how people go for counselling. They go for advice to bring the past into the present so it can be cleared, so you can move on to that Fool. You can move on to the present moment, so you can be in your vitality and in your happiness. But I think, Virgo, you might have a little bit of a process, you and your partner, to work through. I think that's what the Six of Discs means. It's almost saying there's some real, authentic conversation that needs to be had here about maybe misunderstandings that have happened, a bit of confusion, which has led to you feeling exhausted. I think it needs to be cleared up so your head and heart are moving in the right direction, and this Nine of Wands can be cleared, because the Nine of Wands, look, she's protecting her heart because of everything that she thinks might go wrong, which is anxiety, okay? It's linked to fear, as most of you know. I'm not going to patronise you, but that's the part within us that needs to be cleared so we can find our joy, so we can find our authentic presence, so we can live in the present moment like the Fool does. He carries no baggage, almost the opposite of this card. So you're in a really, really deep, profound journey this month, Virgo, okay? I like it. I like it a lot. Now, I can't give you all the answers about how not to be in the Nine of Swords, okay? My only advice is the heart and our emotions and our feelings are always in the present moment. Our thinking takes us away from the present moment into a projected future, okay? That's what anxiety is. And the outcome is the Ace of Wands, which is fire is the healing and the cleansing element of the psyche, basically, okay? That's what heals us. That's what the fire ceremonies are. That's how all pagans and all Celtic traditions really do them. It's so you can cleanse and move on. The Ace of Wands is a gift of vitality. It's a burst of new life. It's you, to me, you and your partner are saying it's also about sexuality. If you don't want to get pregnant, be careful. It's the symbol of, this could be about getting pregnant, so be very careful if you don't want it. This is a burst of passion. It's a yes card. It's a gift. Use it, Virgo, to burn through. It's our old wounds that keep us wanting to protect our heart. And so we imagine everything that can go wrong and we project it into this unknown future. And the message is really clear for you to be in the present moment, where our feelings, where our divine energy is, and where the Fool lives. And that's the message for you here this month, Virgo, okay? A bit of a profound month going on here. Something hugely deep and transformative is working for you. I think you're receiving a lot of divine help to move through into this beautiful new ace, this new beginning, okay? Now, I won't go on because I could probably do this reading for about 2 hours, because this is a really big reading about deep transformation. But just remember, the heart lives in the present moment. So do our feelings. It's our mind that takes us out of the present moment. And that's when we go into anxiety and fear. But I think you're going to work it all through, Virgo, and you're going to claim that beautiful Ace of Wands. And you're going to say yes to life, to love, to passion. And you're going to burn through that which once held you back and kept your energy too constricted. Absolutely stunning reading. I just don't know what to say, Virgo, okay? You can contact me directly. My email's in the About section. Loads of love, guys. Speak to you later. Bye.